right, all right, all right. Happy warm-up Sunday. Get ready for you to come on in the room. Come on in the room. It's craft time with Miss D. Come on in the room. Yeah, come on in at your own risk. It is wild up here in the craft room today. I am just about overcome with crafting materials. Got a lot I need to do. And mostly get rid of some of these crafts I'm all over. I'm going to start out just decoupaging a napkin and get the flow going. Let's warm up. If you're coming in the room, give me a little hello in the chat. Something going on where I don't get to see who's in the room when they come in. So type a little hello Miss D when you come in. Got a lot going on in the craft room. Trying to get these monitors where I can see. Hey Cheryl, come on in. How are you? You're the first one here. Yeah, I am going to my mother. I leave tomorrow morning. Tomorrow, really, in the afternoon, evening. So this is my last day. I started not to craft today, but if you could see this craft room, you'd say you better craft and get rid of some of that stuff. So I'm crafting to get things taken care of. I am overwhelmed with craft stuff. Before I start decoupaging, let me do a craft room confession. Ooh, that's a nice big black napkin. You should be able to do something nice with that. Look what happened to Miss D. Let me show and tell. This is crazy. This is the month of October. Look what happened. Do you see all this? All these journals were made this month. Look at it. That's one. Love it. Love her. Like it. Not so happy if I'm not so sure I really like this part hanging out. Eventually may change that, but really like it. Love this one. Love this one. I don't know if I even showed you guys this one, but I love this one. That's 4 hardbacks, right? Not counting the 2 that I'm making for those boys. Not even going to count those. But look at these travel journals. Look what has happened. I went travel journal crazy. Oh, I love this one. Look at here. Look at here. I'm thinking this one's going to be my mom's. I want to take a couple with me. Give one to my mom. And made some extras in case those sisters say that they want one. And, look, you see all that? That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 travel journals. This one, I was experimenting. This is out of an envelope. Was experimenting with that. Still working on that. I love Mom's. Hers is pretty. Hers is pretty. This is the one I made to go on my trip with. But what happened was I started journaling in this baby and just playing. And I said, by the time I get home, this baby will be all filled up. And so I made another one to take with me for myself, because I feel like I'll probably finish this one on the plane. It's a 6-8 hour ride. So, love this. I don't know if I showed you guys this one either. I love this one. It reminds me of the Great Northwest. That's where I'm living here in Seattle. It reminds me of that. Yeah, the craft room's been busy. And so you can know that with all these journals being made, this craft room is blowing up. So what I want to do today is make some pockets and tags to go in here to get Mom them started in their journals. I love this one too. I love this cover. This is one of my favorite images. This one I love a lot. I did show you guys how to make these, didn't I, Cheryl? Yeah, yeah, that's what they're great for, just to keep a couple memories, put some receipts in them, have a place for me. I'm always wanting to draw a little bit, sketch a little bit, so a travel journal is cool for that. Yeah, I went crazy though. And it needs some work on several of them. So that's what I plan to do today. I love this one. These little squares were each individually hand wrapped. This is some, what you call it? Envelope. Privacy parts of the envelope that I just wrapped around some paper bag to make these little squares. I actually really like this one. Was being creative. This one has that fall look. I just made this one, so I haven't even decorated. And I was playing with this, and I'm thinking she would be nice on the cover of this. But I had made her one of those tags, so I'm going to make tags and stuff today. I think I showed last week the flip tags. Maybe I'll flip her. This, that makes her a little high up. Yeah, but I want to make something for the cover of this one. So I got a lot I can be doing. I hope that was inspiring. I hope you like just looking at those. All right, so what I wanted to get started with, just to get my juices going, was decoupage this black napkin and get it to dry, because I'm going to do those pockets and tags and show you guys a couple tags. I'm not going to hold you long today. Got plugs laying around that I don't know why they're laying around in the craft room. The craft room's a mess. And I don't want to do too much cleaning. My daughter told me, Mom, don't do too much before you leave. I have a back thing, and she doesn't want my back to go out before I go. I think I want a bigger brush, if I could find a bigger brush. Usually have a painter's brush laying around, but I'm not seeing it. This is giant, but I think I'll go for it because I want something big. I want to get on done. This is giant. This is overkill. Yeah, I have some dry flowers in here. That's nice, Cheryl. Just gonna decoupage this really quick. And try not to keep slinging stuff, making a bigger mess. I'm not gonna worry about wrinkles, just get it on. Yeah, this brush is kind of big. I got to be a little careful. It'll look like leather, I think, if I let it wrinkle a little bit. Yeah, so yeah, I'm not over cleaning the house before I go or anything like that, which is hard because I love to come back to a nice, fresh, clean house. So I'm going to see if she's planning on coming over while I'm gone and do the work. She got a lot to do herself. She got 3 kids over there. I don't know if she's coming over here to clean. Yeah, I'm just really trying to get the center of the napkin. And I really am doing overkill with this big old brush. How you been this week, Cheryl? What's been going on? Ooh, I'm starting to relax already. I tell you, this is my therapy. I was wondering if I was going to make a live today, but I had so much to do. I said I may as well turn the camera on. Yeah, this is a large dinner napkin. You know, when you go out to eat, me, I'm always asking for extra napkins. Yeah, I come home and use them. It's giant. It can be a whole book cover on its own. I think I want to use some on the tags because I think this will dry looking like leather. Make a leather tag. Put a good amount of that Mod Podge on here. All right, that was quick and painless. Just trying to make sure I got some Mod Podge on all parts of it. Not so much worried about the edges because I'm going to be cutting. Oops. Just stuck my hand in my brush in the gesso. Guess we're going to get a little white. Put it all on one end. Could be a design. We'll see how that dries. Okay, one thing down. So I just had a little boo-boo right there, like I stuck the brush in the gesso. Now I want to play with that look. I don't know if you, the way I got the camera, if you could see that corner. Let me see. I lift up. I'm in this corner up top. Where it looks real white, I had accidentally stuck the brush in the gesso. So I'm going to take this whole corner and just put the gesso on it. Do a little design in the Mod Podge. Bob Ross, happy accident. Let's hope it is a nice happy accident. I've been busy with my aunt. I'm trying to. Oh yeah, I know you can't wait to, yeah, happy accident. Can't wait to go home. You're a good niece though. I imagine I'll be doing some of that for Mom when I get there. Making sure she gets to her appointments and kind of give my sisters a break. Okay, okay. So that's going to dry white. And believe it or not, I got a journal that started. Another one of the paper bag travel journals that I could use that for a background. Oh, my finger's sticking to the edge of that. Left it down there too long. Good thing I wasn't worried about the edges. All right. Do a little design. I love cowrie shells, so I'm always trying to get those images. Just hanging out, trying to do pockets. I'm going to make a couple tags real quick here. Tags and pockets for all those mini journals, those travel journals. Interested to see how this is gonna dry. I've never done this before. Add the color right on the napkin. Haven't done that before. Inside of the Mod Podge. We shall see. Yeah, I hear you, Cheryl. The God in us all right now is so needed to show up. We all need to be living that out loud. Things have been a little crazy in our world. That's pretty. Hope it dries like that. All right. We'll see what that looks like after it dries. Alrighty. See if I can figure out where I'm gonna lay this to dry. Let's see. got a big envelope. Yeah, let's try this. Medicare. They're sending me stuff to start enrolling. Won't wait for my birthday. They're getting me ready. Ooh. Don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah, okay, let's see if I can just sit that off somewhere to dry. All right. So, want to make some tags and pockets. I've already cut some bases, so I do want to get some color on them, on the bases. I was expecting to see my daughter here. She must be sleeping. I was hanging out with them, her family, yesterday. I got home kind of late because I wasn't sure if I was going to do a live. She must be sleeping. Hopefully she pop in. I am hungry. I'm going to just pop a little bit of these nuts in my mouth if y'all don't mind. All right. So I just want to paint up some of these bases. And make a couple tags. Got a couple ideas in my head for tags and pockets. This one I think I want to cut before I paint it. Cut the middle out. Yesterday I taught my daughter how to... Ooh, that sounds good. Gumbo. That sounds really good. Looking for something to cut on. Already traced the lines on here. I want to make a window in this tag. The line don't look like it's as straight as it could be. But we're going to say handcrafted and go with it. Do you like to cook, Cheryl? Not something I'm big on. Can do it, but don't like to. I had 5 kids, so I did a lot of cooking, and I was the oldest girl in a family of 7 kids, and so that meant I learned how to cook and was helping with the cooking. So I've done my share of that. Oh, this is why it didn't cut. It's thicker on the back, and you push harder. See how that works. I've been liking to make these window tags, but getting the windows, if you don't use an already made window from an envelope, can be a little tricky trying to get them straight. So I usually just use junk mail envelopes, which I think I'm going to put one in some of this background we're going to make. No, ma'am, I don't like to cook, but yeah, me too. I like to eat, but don't like to cook. We so much alike, Cheryl. Like, I'm hungry right now. I'm going to just cut one of these folders up. Got them from the dollar store. I like these from the dollar store. They're thick, but not too thick. So they're great for tags and things like that. I want my tag to be about this size, so I'm just going to try to cut, hand cut. Yeah, so one of my plans is when I go home to try to get my mom into junk journaling. See if I can get her interested in doing that so she has a little hobby. So I'm hoping she likes her little book. Just a little bit more, yeah. Go ahead and decorate a couple of these. And make a pocket or two. Or how many journals did I say? 9? Oh, she loves to cook? And she's still cooking? Oh, man. Well, I wouldn't mind visiting her. I'll come. There we go. Yeah, so this crafting today is pretty simple. It's all about getting these tags and pockets made, so I understand if you don't hang around. But it's so necessary for all those journals that I get some made. So what I'm going to do is make the tag shape. This is one of my cheats, is to kind of fold it a little bit. Get everything about the same size. I'm not trying to be too perfect, but I do want them similar. Instant tag. Take our good friend the crocodile. What I've really been liking now that I look at that, is the slotted tag. Let's see if I can go right over that hole now. I may have to make a shorter tag after this if it doesn't cover it, because I've been liking this slot. Oh, it did it. Cool. Yeah, I like that look a little better. Can you see that? Yeah. Okay, that's one base. Want these to be little smaller tags. I think I'll do the same thing. Do some rounded ones later. Yeah, I love the dollar store little file folders. They're thick, but not too thick. Just the right weight. Okay, we're getting there, we're getting there. I know you that I have to watch you grab. Aw, thank you, Cheryl. That's so sweet. Well, today, I don't know how exciting it'll be. This is the grunt work of it. Yeah, I love making the journals. I actually like doing the tags and stuff, but I made so many journals, though. This, I'm going to call mass making. Okay. I think I'll wait before I put the hole in there, see what we end up with. Just want to straighten up this line. Now what I want to do is get some color on these. I could use my gel print or I could use ink, but for these today I'm just gonna, I think, use little acrylic paint, little ink, and maybe some stamps just to get a good warm-up going. So we got 3 different shapes plus these 2. This is going to be one of those that fold down over. Alright, let's get some color on these babies. Let's ink a little bit first. That always makes things look pretty. Got this little stamp right here. I love flowers. Let's go with these nice and bright so you guys can see. And I could put it on my block, my acrylic block. This is so big, it should be okay to just lay it. Pretty. I was going to make some of these double cards with pockets. That's why they're folded together, some of them. I like that actually. That's pretty. Let's do that one again. And I want to get some text down. Like this big old flower. Oh, that's pretty. Guess we'll leave this one a double one. We'll do that a double one. And I want to change the color. I'm leaving that blue on. Now I'm experimenting. This is Miss D doing Miss D. Instead of wipe the stencil off, I'm going to see what it looks like with both colors on it. It's my playtime. Oh, that's pretty. Can you see that difference? I like that color. Almost gold. I'm going to change the stamp in a second. But I like this big old flower. Gives you a great somewhere to start from. Okay, and then one more time, let's add another color. I like black a lot. Not going to clean the stencil off yet. Beautiful. Okay, that one you can even color in after you get done stamping. This one I want one of the long ones. Just want to play getting ghost images down. Just taking the ink that's left, just getting it pushed into the tag. It's good background. Okay, I want to have some words or something a little bit more. Let's see what else I have white handy. A butterfly would be nice. Have a blooming, let's do that. That blue was my favorite. Try an orange and brown together. Oh, you know that's right. I will give that a whirl. Test it. Let's put that on the block. The little ones, sometimes it's best to use the block so that I put the wrong lid on that. I was like, that is not looking like the color I thought. I was looking for this blue. I'm glad I didn't go straight to my tag. There we go. Upside down. So when stuff like that happens, you just act like you're about it. Oh, that's gonna be pretty. Let me turn that around. Did I do 2 of those blue ones? Yeah. Well, I don't know what's on the stamp back that makes them stick, because it doesn't feel sticky to the hand, but it definitely clings. It says, have a blooming marvelous day. And then we're going to use some of that background here. This one's just going to be a catch-all, making the background for when we really are collaging. Okay, let's do a brown one on here. This blue and brown should be about like that orange and brown. Make a fall look. Nice. I think I'm going to leave that one there. I love this one. I'm going to leave that just like it is. All right. Oh, I better get a push on it. I'm going to get one made. I like this flower too. Let's get a couple of those. All this ink I have, I'm not seeing my colored ones. I see a pink over there. I'm going to try that. Oh, that came out nice. Yeah, once you get this stamper working, it gets better and better. I like a lot of background. Pretty. Okay. And then the one that's getting everything. Starting to get pretty. That's beautiful. Nice. Now, I'm going to stop because I could do this all day long, stamping and playing. But I want to make at least one or two of these tags here on this live. So I'm going to get myself a move in. Trying to see if I can find a different color laying around. Let's see what we could put. Just a brighter color. I don't think I used all my red. Let's see what this looks like. This is that orange. What did you tell me? Orange and what? Have you ever used a sticker machine? No, I'm not sure I know what that is. It's a machine that makes stickers? Oh, that's pretty. Can you see that one? I don't know how well you guys are getting to see. Sometimes that camera looks funny to me. I thought this was my orange. Orange and brown, okay. But it's not coming out looking very orangish. But you know, I'm always mixing colors on stuff, so maybe that's what happened. Let's put a little brown with this though. Can I get that in the same spot? No. It looks blurry, like it's out of focus. It's out of focus. That was my bad. Doing too much. But since I did that, let's do... once you put the other busy stuff, it looks kind of interesting. Let's do a little black over that. And then I'll leave it alone. Yeah. Now, this is fun for me. I'm having fun, actually. Tags and things like that is where you get to kind of express your energy. Just be creative. Doesn't make the stickers. You can use it instead of gluing the back of images. I haven't... Ooh! I don't like that. I haven't seen one of those, Cheryl. All right, what to do when you do something like that? Okay. That should be enough for now because we're never going to get to make all that many. So I got to fix that mess. Let me have a sip of this coffee. Okay. I like coffee dyeing these things too. Now what I want to do is just smudge off some of that color. some of that busyness, just take it down a little bit. I actually kind of like that. I tell you, happy accidents always happen. You could then stamp over this again if you like, but I'm kind of feeling this the way it is. We done went into round 2 of decorating. Yeah. The having fun is the main thing. That's what all this crafting is about. It's relaxing and having fun. It's very therapeutic. Good for our minds. Keeping it engaged and the energy's flowing. Put the accent around. We're going to make it look like we intentionally did that. So if you don't have ink and you're trying to do that inking thing, you can do it with your brush. It's the same as taking that ink and going around the edges. Sometimes I like a little bit, a little bit more pop up. Okay, it's coming, it's coming. Definitely having fun. Put a little green in it. I just put a little water on my brush. That feels a little dry. I'm going to put a little water on the ink pad itself. It's been around for a while. Not getting much color out of that. This paper here I'll use too. So this is just acrylic paint. It looked like it needed more than that ink was doing. Okay. Worked it out, worked it out. because I don't like to waste paper, you know. I mean ink or paint. I always will clean the brush off on anything. Then I can cut these out, punch these out, and make leaves later. It's coming around. It's coming around. A lot of time you have to put a lot of layers, especially when you're using acrylic. The more layers you put on things, the better. And I'm a crafter that can be patient. I don't mind playing with something for a day. I've been known to do it. Now, where's that one tag that we did the middle? I want to definitely play with that. This one. While this is drying up a little bit. This is our one that's catching everything. It's getting pretty. Okay. I like that blue. We're not going to get to do. We'll try to play with just a couple. That's pretty. That's a good job. Play with that. I want to take my time with this one that came out perfect. Play with these. So we been here a minute, so I better get to playing with the ones that are close. The ones that are close. You need to hang around working with you. And I want to touch this one. Got to. So this is the brush that had the green in it. I just dipped it in the water jar and the gesso. Getting some texture, getting some color. All that's background. I think background should be loose. Like all that, I love that. The looser you can make it, the better. Okay. And because of me, you know some orange got to pop up. Looking good. That's how easy it is to get your background going, just throwing color down. Do a little cleanup in here. That's just the gesso, just cleaning up a little bit. Just focusing our lines. Gesso's beautiful for doing things like that. There we go. It's coming back into focus. Little highlight, little highlight. Now these are the kind of things I sit and play a good long while in here. For the lives, I kind of go faster than I normally would. I'm liking that. That's feeling good. But everything always looks a little bit better with just a pop of gold. Just a little pop. Got carried away on this one, but we'll bring it back. It's coming around, coming around. All right, filling it. Beautiful. All right. Let's make a tag for our books. That's almost looking Christmassy. That better get a little gold. A bottle of white out. Uh-huh. I like white out. I use white out a little bit too. Gesso, it's actually a good buy because it lasts a long time and it can do so much. If you make an error or something, you can do so much to save things. Oh, look at that. Now this is just the one we've been cleaning the brush off. I'm really liking that. Yeah, gold makes everything beautiful. This one we kept kind of simple, and I think we just want to ink the edge. And I'm a little okay with that gold being the party stopper today. Just have fun with it. Yeah, I'm going to keep this one kind of plain. Love it. Yeah, that gesso is a good buy. You won't feel bad. It'll last a long time. And I when I'm doing faces, trying to make faces, it is the first layer I put down. It helps the paint grab and hold. Feeling this one too. This looks like a Miss D style. Lots of layers of color. I hope that gold is picking up, that you can see it on the camera. That is making this pop. Love it. All right, I think we have enough to be able to go to our journal. And see how we're going to lay some of these. Like that one a lot. I'm going to dry these a little bit. I think we'll do that one in black. That one too. Do the inking those in black. Wipe my hands up a little bit. It's looking good, huh? Something fun with these. Something fun. I want to put a little bit of a window in there. Use this piece of acetate that came from some packaging. So I just cut it out of some package that came through. And all I'm going to do is glue it on the back. Yeah, it's always amazing. I think one of the things that I really love about doing this kind of crafting is watching the creation happen. You know, I just really kind of do what I call intuitive crafting. I just go with the flow. I don't have a major plan. I might say I'm going to make tags, I'm going to make envelopes, but the exact what's going to happen, I kind of like to flow in the moment. Like that right there, I love. Cereal bags nowadays are a little there is it's a recycled plastic. Acetate would be something like if you went to the store and you bought this kind of packaging, like all these all these magnets are underneath some. A lot of times you'll go to the dollar store and this plastic you can use that is wrapped in. You can use that. Bags like this came from some those file folders that we opened, so I would just cut the bag and use that. It's not quite acetate, but it'll give you the same look. Yeah. Now you don't have to buy that. You can find that throughout your house. Envelopes have it. I cut out the envelopes a lot. The windowed envelopes. Like this part of the envelope, I cut that out and use it, or I'll just decorate the envelope. This is Fabrifix. I'm just going to glue it down with. Try not to get too close to the frame because, you know, once you glue, it moves around a little bit. And I don't want it to cloud the acetate. That's that simple, and you have a window. Do a little trim work. I think I want a pocket down here. Let's see. That's so pretty. We want something prettier. We want something prettier. Maybe. Do I have any flowers already? Fussy cut. Let's see. Oh, that's pretty. We could do something like that. Let's see. Oh, my girls. Yeah. Oh, we have one with green in her hair. We could do something like this. Yeah, let's go for that. I'm going for it. I'm going to just go straight for gluing it down. I would drop that. Could have inked around her before I glued her down. Try to get a little bit of ink on her real quick. Okay. My daughter says I like a lot of bling, so that shiny might be over the top for some, but it works for me. I like a lot of shine and sparkle. Get a word on there. Having a hard time getting that to stick. I might have to pull out the Fabrifix on it. There we go. It's starting to stick. Trying to get the nose always is a tough one on these side profiles for me. Oh, that's better. Just needed to tone it down a bit. I'll tone it down in 1 second. Let that kind of absorb in the paper. And seems to calm me down. Right. Oh, wow. That's a lot of orange on that. Yeah, so that's a tip. Always have a piece of paper or material around for your brush to, wipe it down, to save the paint and all that. It generally will always make a nice piece of ephemera when you get all done. Feeling that. Okay. Just adding a little definition, pulling everything in. Okay. Word. Let's see. I like that butterfly too. Let's loosen him up a little bit. just knocking the edges down just a little bit so it doesn't look so hard. Pulls it together, pulls it together. Now, I know a lot of people use the store-bought ephemera, and this, like this butterfly is hand-drawn by me. I like actually that, but you can use the stuff you buy from the store. But if I'm making handmade projects, I like my everything to look handmade, not so perfect as you would get from the store-bought stuff. Now the embellishing, as you can see, is my favorite part. I'll just be playing with the embellishing for a while. I'm looking for my, there you go. Oh, you don't want to come out of there. Well, you won't get used. I'm not trying to take all day. One day I'm just going to have to do a marathon so I can do this crafting without feeling like I'm rushing, and just let everybody watch just how I would normally take my time and play with these things. Okay, a word, and I think we can call that one done. Thank you. Yeah, you can craft with me. I may do that when I come back, because I feel like I cheat you guys when I do these, because I'm always trying not to make them too long. And I generally, when I'm crafting, I'll put some of these layers down, go and do something else, come back, add some more, change some things. And you don't get to see that process. Like, the more layers you put down, the better something starts looking. Okay, but I'm going to call that. Some words. What do I have already loose over here? Excuse me for reaching. Gotta have something already. Let's see. Little dainty we want it. Maybe not words, but a number. Right color. Let's do that. It didn't make me happy. Let's be cheeky. Says, don't look at me. A shot worth taking. Okay, we can make that work. I'm working on some items for resident nursing home. I would love to see that, Cheryl. We family now. You don't have to be camera shy with me. Okay. I like it. That works. Let's glue that down. I think that's enough. Let's put this in the book, and at least you got to see me get one done. Of course, you'll see the other ones in the journals as we get them closer to done. Give it a little something something right there. It ended up coming out nice. I like the way she's looking. This one would be pretty here. Some kind of way got to use that one there. I love that one like that. Let's get these in a journal. I feel like she's ready. Let's see which journal she can go in. Do a quick flip through. That has some green here, so I would feel okay. I would feel okay. Oops. Kind of want it on the end page because I got her arms kind of hanging off, so it kind of needs to be on this side. Here's the perfect page. We want her down at the bottom. Either way, I think it'll be all right. So, want that side to stay open so we can kind of like make it a tuck space, a pocket. I should have sewed this. That would just set it off. It really would. Yeah, it just happens. That's called intuitive art. So, and let that dry. And then there is a pocket going here once it gets dry. And I'm going to put a card that'll have something on the window. But I we'll be doing that as I continue on. Of course, we'll decorate that out. But that's one. Looks good. Thank you. And then this one is just messing with me. I can't run and not play with that. That is so cute. I'll do this and then I'll go. And we'll put it in a different journal. I have 3 sisters. And so I made 3 different journals, plus one for my mom. And we're all practicing being the Israelite women we are, so we're wrapping our head. So I really like this image with the head covered. Doing a lot more of that these days. At every session, there's always one piece that I'll just fall in love with. And it ended up being the drop paper. This was just where we were cleaning the brush. So I like that. Let's get a pocket on there. So now we're just taking that tag and using it. I like this darkness of all that. I'm going to do that. Circle punch. There we go. Hey, Libby, how are you? Fancy meeting you here. We're just about wrapping up. How's crafting? Hope it's been fun. I want that a little bit darker. We're just making tags and pockets for our travel journal. I'm going out of town for a couple weeks starting tomorrow, and made myself a travel journal and a couple for my sisters and mother. And so we're just making embellishment, some pockets and stuff for those travel journals. Looking for my corner rounder. And the thing about these, you need to put generally 2 pieces of paper in. But usually paper bag, yeah, will work. Okay. Fill in that. little tag on it. Let's do the lost art. One of my sisters will get this one. Okay. It's coming together pretty fast. Let's dull that down just a little bit. And let's soften the edge. Forgive my hands, I didn't recognize they were so gluey. I was lost in it. I was lost in it. I'm just making them for family. It's, these are actually tags that are going to go in journals. Travel journals that I'm taking home with me. I'm going home and give to my sisters. Yeah, I if you saw the beginning of the live, I have made so many of these. I should be thinking of selling them. I had thought about an Etsy store because I love, crafting and making these things, but now it's just too many of them around the house. So I had thought about it, but I have never done the experience to know what it takes to do all that. See, I hope you share a journal session with us. I would love to. Are you guys doing journals together? I just want to put a lace on there. Little piece. This came out pretty cute. I'm enjoying it. We're going to ink that and put it in one of those journals and call that that. Yeah, when you see Alicia, tell her she was the Dear Heart of the Week a couple of weeks ago, and we have her tag made. I haven't put it in our album because she didn't come back in. I didn't want to put it in the album until we showed it to her. She got to come in. I'll be gone for a couple of weeks now, but I might do lives from my mom's house, from one of my sister's house, so I may show up, but I probably won't have her tag with me. The one we created for her is so cute. I love it. Libby, do you want to do a crime with Miss D? I would love to work with you guys. You're very talented young women. Okay. Just ink that lightly. Thanks, Liv. All right, let's put this one in a journal. Which journal's gonna get this one? This one is mine, so I shouldn't claim it for me. This one, we just put the last one in, so we're not gonna use that. How about the one I said for Mom? Yeah, because the lace goes together. Let's try that. Then we got to make a image for the cover of Mom's. And I want to make hers a closure. Make sure you open it right. Oh, you know, right here in this pocket. Could be a good place. Because that red up there on the top, I kind of want it to... Oh, man. I could cut the tag off and put that down there, and then I could put that... I'm doing that. Doing it. So we just took the tag and cut it. And this can go up here. And we still get to keep the pocket. I'm going to layer it on. Oh, yeah, Mom, one of those stamps with the pretty flower. Yeah, because she loves flowers. Good idea. See, Cheryl, you're always on it. Now that works out perfect. And we can even use the pocket behind it. Okay. And then the piece we cut off, we could layer it there, or we could move it over here and join these two pages. Because I kind of like that to stay. Or we could... I'm going to put the tag in there. Yet. Don't know yet. Don't know yet. I have an idea. Have an idea. I know. I keep saying I'm going to stop. For real, I am. I'm going to temporarily put this here. I got to just tack it down because I'm going to come back with some images to go underneath and with it later. Let's tack this down just a little bit smaller. I'm just looking at where I want to trim it. Cute, cute. This pretty tag with the flower fits into Mom's journal too. Yeah, I'll come back and add more. Then it makes these two pages go together nice. I think I might trim this down and then it can go in the pocket. I'll do that after the live because I'm gonna continue to embellish these pages, so we'll do that a little bit later. I'm new at journaling. It's a beautiful something to make journals, to play in them, let your creative juices flow. We're going to call that. Like I said, I'm going to continue to embellish these a little bit later. But let's see what we got done. Besides, look at all the journals I made. Turn that into a tag while we're here. Stiffen it up a little bit with a journal spot. Oh, thanks, Cheryl. Yeah, we had fun. We had fun. Oh, wow. Help me to convince Miss D to host the holiday swap. Interesting. I have never done anything like that, but it sounds like it could be fun. I would like to do a swap. There's so many great journal makers and artists out there that it'd be fun to get somebody else's stuff. Sounds fun. Yeah, I do have an email address. It's debdeb27 at hotmail.com. Debdeb, D-E-B, 27 at hotmail.com. And we'll just tuck that in there like that for right now. All right, pretty. We're going to play around a little bit more, get a cover on that one. We're going to call that one Mom's. And so we got those 2 pages done. We got that page with the little side pocket. We're getting those journals ready to go. And we got all these tag bases started. So I think we made some good work. I'm going to say bye for now. And I'm going to sit here and make tags and pockets and do what I need to do in all those journals and say thank you for warming up with me, for hanging out, Cheryl. You're the best. Libby, so glad you got to drop by in. I'm trying to get some beauty. With their makeup, yeah, painting faces, drawing faces would be nice for them. My granddaughter was crafting with me the other day, and she says she can't paint, but she knows how to put on makeup, and the painting she did was beautiful. So yeah, that's a good idea. I too am gonna say bye, and I will maybe make a live next week while I'm on vacation from Jersey. and check in with you guys. But if I don't, I'll be back in a couple weeks. And I'm wishing you all happy crafting, nice, peace, mellow days. And I'll see you real soon. Bye now.